They're coming out orange uniforms with kind of like a sky blue shade of color on the back and the white lettering.
I like the blue.
And, City Edition with the Bulls with the white, kind of like a rust maroon color and black trim.
I like the Bulls warm-ups tonight, too.
Yes.
Different sweats, maroon-colored shooting shirts. Yeah, very nice. And I'm excited for this game here. You know, we're getting close, and it's a big game. Obviously, celebrating your 2000.
I think we're going to celebrate a Bulls win. I think this, and I appreciate what the Bulls have done today. I mean, many thanks to the Reinsdorf family, Susan Goodnow, our supervisor, our vice president of branding and marketing and broadcasting. And again, my heart is overwhelmed, and I sincerely appreciate our listeners. I appreciate everyone. Bill, I appreciate you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I love you, Bill. And I love Rich White, and I love Alyssa, and just the people connected. It's a wonderful night. But again, couldn't have done it without my parents and my family and my loved ones and those along the way, the mentors that helped me, and a lot of reflection. But now let's concentrate for the future and the present. And the present is the Vooch with 23 double-double, 7 in a row against Mike Muscala. He's a stretch 5. We did not see him in Oklahoma City. He had an injury, but he's been around, Bill, with the Lakers and with Atlanta and Philadelphia. He knows how to shoot a 3.
Yep.
And we're underway. And off the tip, Lou Dort driving, and he gets to the rack and is fouled. Bill, 3 seconds into the ball game.
Yeah, and that's something you got to be careful of. The Bulls have had a tendency to foul a lot lately, and you cannot send these guys to the foul line and get foul shots.
You ever seen that, Bill, 3 seconds in?
And no, it's so fast. And they win the tip. And remember, the last time they played back in 11-25, Bulls lost 123 to 119. And I mentioned they had 50 rebounds, but they also shot 32 foul shots. They normally shoot on the season 23. And here we are starting things out again. And by the way, I love Lou Dort. I love his body. I love his aggressiveness, his motor.
Well, Buddy Hield off the tip sank a 3-ball earlier in the ball game just about a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Off the tip. Just got it, fired it up, boom. And just like that, 3 seconds in, Oklahoma City with a 2-0 lead. Dosunmu, dribble drive, baseline left, double on the ball, foul line left, Vooch. Joe cutting Caruso with the right-handed layup. Nice job by Vooch.
And with that assist, or that pass for the assist, sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union, assisting members with their finances for over 80 years, glcu.org.
Muscala with the left side open 3 up and good. He's shooting 38%. He had 3 triples last night in their victory at Philadelphia, and they blew out the Sixers. I saw that game. It wasn't even close. Levine stepped back, topside 3. That's off the mark. Cleared by Jalen Williams, who had 11 points last night in the ball game. Here is Giddey to the rack, and a shot rejected from behind by Williams. Here's Dosunmu to Patrick Williams with a pull-up right side 3. Book it.
And with that 3-pointer, partner with LRS, the champions of the waste and recycling industry. Request a quote at lrsrecycles.com. And that's my pick for form right now. Starting off well. Wide open look. Nailed it.
5-5 game. Lou Dort out of Montreal, one of 3 Canadians on this Thunder roster. 4 setup, high off the glass and scores on a cut on the right angle.
Anyone playing defense?
I think Lou Dort could play for the Bears right now. We're going to have an offensive foul. They're going to call this on Patrick Williams with an illegal screen on the elbow. Well, we're 90 seconds in, Bill. We've had 2 free throws in the first 3 seconds. We've had our first illegal screen on a violation by Williams. 7-5 Oklahoma City.
Action.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander double on the ball. They go to Muscala, puts it on the deck, works on Vucevic, back in front on a weave to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, as they refer to him as SGA. Topside 3 by Muscala, no. Offensive rebound, Giddey. They go to Dort, rainbow 3, up, out. Rebound again, Jalen Williams. Williams on a reverse, puts it in left to right, and Billy Donovan burns a timeout less than 2 minutes into the ball game. And Oklahoma City with a 9-5 lead. We'll take a break. 6:70 the score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
Get out the salami and cheese, mama. This ball game is over.
From all of us at The Score and the Bulls Radio Network, Thanks for streaming Sports Radio 670 The Score.
The Parkins and Spiegel Show on your ride home. Afternoons 2 to 6 on The Score.
White Sox pitcher Lance Lynn on New Sox manager Pedro Grifol.
I'm looking forward to it. I've known him for a little bit. I got a chance to talk to him today, so I'm really looking forward to what he's going to bring to the table, how he's going to lead us, and the things that he's capable of for this group, and making sure that we're better than we were last year.
Danny Parkins, Matt Spiegel. Afternoons 2 to 6 on Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score. In Odyssey Station.
The 23rd annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
The NFL playoffs live on Odyssey.
Throws, caught, touchdown as time expires. Unbelievable turn of events.
Non-stop coverage from the biggest sports radio stations in the country. Podcasts dedicated to each NFL team and postseason games streaming live for free.
Takes the handoff, looks right, throws right, end zone, caught, touchdown.
Your playoffs, your Odyssey. Get in the game and download the free Odyssey app today.
You say you'll never join the Navy, that living on a submarine would be too hard. You'd never power a whole ship with nuclear energy. Never bring a patient back to life. Or play the national anthem for a sold-out crowd. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is. Start your journey at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Tonight, our very own Bulls play-by-play announcer, Chuck Swirsky, is announcing his 2000th game in the NBA. Congratulations, Chuck, on this accomplishment, and thank you for your dedication to covering Bulls basketball.
Yes, I love our Bulls. And Bill?
And you're the one that loves them right now. And I talked about rebounding, and 2 offensive rebounds already for Oklahoma City. And that is why they are up 9-5 right now.
Bulls once again without DeMar DeRozan with that right quad injury. And, of course, no Javonte Green. As Aldo Sumu advances left full court, he's picked up by Jalen Williams. They're going to Vooch with a handoff now to Patrick Williams in front. He's shaded by Giddey. They go to Levine on a post-up. Vooch banging away with Muscala. Down on the right block, underneath to Caruso, and he's fouled.
And you know what? I like that play right there because Vooch had the ball in low post, and what did Alex Caruso do? He cut to the basket, and the double team comes to Vooch. It's an easy pass to him. Now, Alex was in a crowd, but he gets the call because he is in a crowd, and he goes up strong.
Caruso played 28 minutes in Washington the other night, the most he's played in 10 games. He also took a season-high 11 field goal attempts. He went 2 of 11, and the free throw by Caruso is missed.
Wow. The Bulls have had trouble from the foul line as of late, and they're normally a very good free throw shooting team.
They've been in the top 3 as Caruso makes 1 and 2. They've been in the top 3 for the majority of the season. They've now slipped to 5th, but still 81%. Giddey on a crossover, rolling to his right, behind the back pass. Muscala picks up the bounce to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the paint, the kick out Giddey, left side Muscala. They've been looking for him, and he missed his second straight 3 after making his initial long-distance J. Williams line to the lane, the downhill dribble drive, the kick out left side Levine, and he puts it down on a 3-ball, and we're tied at 9.
Big-time shot right there. Nice transition break, and I love it when the Bulls score in transition.
Levine averaging 30 points in the month of January in 6 games. Gilgeous-Alexander with a step-back 7-footer on Williams is good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 4th in the league in scoring at 31 per game, and he is coming to his own, folks, at the age of 24. Caruso slips, turns the ball over. Giddey with the steal. Giddey, he is bumped, no whistle. He turned it over, and then the Bulls promptly turn it over to Dort. Inside feed to Gilgeous-Alexander, and a foul on the Bulls. Boy, sloppy on both parts.
That team's just throwing a ball around. I mean, I get the Bulls saving the ball, but you got to be careful where you're throwing it just to save it.
Oklahoma City coming in only 4 games, Bill, under 500. They are the youngest team in the NBA at 23 years young. Giddey on the inbounds. He's only 20.
Bulls in Oklahoma City have the exact same record.
Holding and looking, Gilgis Alexander. Dribble drive on Caruso. Jump pass to Williams in front. Giddy, 3, no. Offensive rebound. Muscala ripped it away from Boots. Then Caruso took it away. And here come the Bulls, right to left with Levine. Dribble drive on Giddy to the rim and rejected out of bounds. And Levine, frustrated, as his head coach Billy Donovan thought there was contact, but no whistle from Tyler Ford, Dedrick Taylor, and Brandon Adair. 18 on the clock, 8:25 to play. First, 11-9, Oklahoma City. Caruso holding and looking with Gilgis Alexander on the ball. Dosunmu had the ball squared off his hands. That was taken away on a steal by Williams.
That was a bad pass.
And then leaking out down the floor is Dort. Dort on the right baseline with a pump and a drive. And his pass knocked away out of bounds, almost out of bounds, cleared by OKC. Gilgis Alexander to the rim of the finish with the left-hand left angle. Bill.
That was a bad. I thought that was a block shot by Alex Caruso. He just knocked the ball away. Wow.
Vucevic outside the three-point arc. They go to Levine, sideline right. 13-9 Oklahoma City. We have played just over 4 first-quarter minutes. Levine holds and looks on a post-up. Vucevic on a clear out against Muscala. Banging away left block. Fires a right elbow pass. Dosunmu, right corner 3 by Patrick Williams. Nope. Rebound OKC, and the Bulls start the ball game. 3 of 6. OKC 5 of 10. Williams, a cut to the rim. Giddy flies in left angle with a right-handed layup. That was pretty.
Yeah, and you know what? It's amazing what happens when you have guys cutting hard to the rim.
And all the way to the rim, Dosunmu is fouled, and he will shoot too.
And just like that. And that's a great drive to the rim. You're going to get rewarded with foul shots right there and drive to the bucket. Sponsored by McGrath City Honda and McGrath Acura of downtown Chicago. When you do the math, you choose McGrath.
Yes. So Ayo Dosunmu at the line. He makes the first of 2. 78%. He's made 9 of his last 16 from the field, but only 2 of his last 11 from three-point range. Bulls going again with Caruso, Levine, Dosunmu, Vucevic, and Williams. Second attempt rattles through. Kentrich Williams now on the floor, veteran out of TCU. Role player, good defensive player, struggles with his offensive game. Gilgis Alexander tied up by Caruso. Bounce pass in front to Giddy, fakes right, goes left, takes Ayo to the rim with a floater with the right hand up and good.
I do like Giddy's game.
Yeah.
He just seems to be a smart, heady player, understands the game and spacing, how to get to where he needs to go.
Yep. Deep in the right corner, Levine against Gilgis Alexander, and the ball knocked away out of bounds by SGA. He's 7th in the league. Gilgis Alexander is in steals at 1.6. You know, Giddy, Bill, there's an actor, Aiden Turner.
Yes.
And he played the role of Poldark in a series. He looks just like him.
Really?
Yes. So you can Google Aiden Turner. And Poldark was a really good series. Dribble drive to the rim. Levine shot blocked by Gilgis Alexander. Kept in play by Kendrick Williams to SGA to Giddy. Hard bounce pass and the finish to Williams.
Wow.
Boy, can they space the floor, and their speed is unbelievable.
Yep.
And the Dosunmu got tied up by Giddy, and then it went off Dosunmu. Yes, it's going to be OKC ball.
I tell you what, they do. They run. They have more than one guy running the floor and transition both
they're
ways.
Athletic.
Yep.
How athletic is this ball club?
They just run and move.
19-11 OKC. Kendrick Williams rises up, puts it on the floor, gives it to Giddy. Giddy on the right wing with a belt-high left-hand dribble. Rolling to his left to go to Dort. Dort on a pump. Dort on a drive. And a pass deflected, and it goes out of bounds with 5 on the clock, 6:17 to play first. 19-11 OKC. Derek Jones Jr. checking in along with Kobe White.
Substitution sponsored by Remy Martin. Team up for excellence. And
Vooch is coming out.
Yep.
He did not attempt one shot, had 1 assist. And I'm surprised because Muscala really not a defensive player. Nice pass inside. Giddy to Alexander. No. Rebound Bulls. Down the floor, Kobe White. Full of energy. Works on Giddy. Kobe with a belt-high right-hand dribble. Dances off to the left. Splits the defense. Jump pass right side Ayo. Right corner Patrick Williams. Rainbow 3. Off the mark. 50-50 ball. Kendrick Williams with the board for OKC to Giddy. Williams over the timeline. 18 on the clock. Under 6 minutes to go first. 19-11 Thunder. Jalen Williams to the rim. Up and good.
Wow.
Little razzle-dazzle. Brought it up, down, back up, then laid it in.
Bulls going with a small lineup right now. Try to match up with the athleticism of Oklahoma City. Patrick Williams, the biggest guy on the floor for the Bulls.
Thunder up by 10 on the road for OKC. Struggles on the road, 6-14. Levine at the top of the key. Levine against Williams. Hard left-hand dribble drive to the rack, and he is fouled hard. And he will shoot 2.
And I like that. Zach Levine frustrated with a couple of drives to the bucket earlier where he didn't get the calls. And that time he forces the issue and gets hammered. So he's going to go to the foul line. These will be the 5th and 6th foul shot for the Bulls.
So Levine shooting 84% from the line in 6 January games. It's up and good.
Was a 12-0 run, right? A 12-2 run, excuse me. And, Charlie, I think you're on TV.
So Levine, with 5:24 to play, 21-12 in favor of the Thunder. Levine goes 2-2 at the stripe. So the Thunder coming in at 60% here in the opening quarter. Getty to the rim. No. Rebound. Derek Jones Jr. with the outlet, and it goes to Kobe White. White slices left to right in the lane. Jump pass, right elbow. Io for 3, off the mark. Rebound off the hands of 3 players. Io takes it. Kick out. Levine, open left wing 3. No. Rebound. Io Dosunmu to the rack. Jump pass in front to Kobe. One bounce, top of the key. 18-footer. Got it. Count it. Foul.
That's a big-time play right there. Why? Because the Bulls hustled to the boards. Derek Jones Jr. keeping it alive. Io keeping it alive. Finding the open man, making the right shot. Kobe White with a little pump fake. Gets inside the 3-point line. It's going to get a 3-point play anyway. I love it.
So Kobe at the line. Doesn't get there a lot, Bill. 77%. But he had 13 the other night, his highest in 9 games. He had 3 threes against the Wizards. And the Bulls lost at Washington 2 nights ago. And Kobe with an old-fashioned 3-point play, and the Bulls on a mini 5-0 run. They trailed 21-16 with 4:49 and running first. Jalen Williams works on Kobe to the rack. Right corner, Kendrick Williams up top. And they go now left corner. And the shot is taken and rattled home by Lou Dort. Lindy Waters on the floor now, 6'6", second-year player out of Oklahoma State. Kobe on the pump, Kobe on the drive, Kobe in the paint. On Waters, a little hang time up, no. Rebound, SGA. And here come the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander with a wraparound dribble. Once with the Clippers, he puts it up, no, draws the foul, and will shoot 2. He was traded for Paul George and 4 first-round picks that they're still collecting, Bill.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you think right now if the Clippers called OKC and said, we'd like to have SGA back for Paul George?
Absolutely.
Okay? Yeah.
Absolutely. Any team in the NBA right now would love to have him back. And he just made a great move. First of all, you talked about it in transition. They spread the floor really well. So he's coming down the middle of the floor. He has guys in front of him and out beside him. He has the whole middle of the floor to operate, makes a spin move, and then crosses over, goes back the other way. And it's really tough to guard a guy that can change directions and go any way he wants and able to pick up the foul, get to the foul line.
Yep. And he missed. Gilgeous Alexander did. He went 16 of 16 from the line. You see the other night with the Miami ball game, they made 40 of 40 from the line, and Jimmy Butler made all 23.
Hello.
25-16 OKC. They go to Vooch. Mid-post right. They go Levine. Levine to the rack, up, rimmed out, and a foul on Waters. Good to see Zach to the rack. As Levine averaging 5 free throw attempts, just under 5 per ball game.
Yep.
He's 2 of 2 tonight. He's got a 5-point ball game.
See,
but Bill, OKC is getting whatever they want.
They are right now. And the Bulls need to get whatever they want now, and they can do it. They got Vooch on the floor and use his size down low. See how they're going to defend the low post with a bigger guy than anyone on the floor. Vooch has got to have 5 inches on anyone else on the floor on the whole OKC team. And to that point, and I know some people would argue with me who they're going to guard, but if you put Drummond in the game right now, who's going to guard him?
And Levine 2 of 2 at the stripe. 25-18, Oklahoma City, 4 minutes left. Opening quarter, 6:70 to score. Bulls Radio Network. Trey Mann, second-year player out of Florida. He's got a nasty handle, folks. Very, very athletic. Kendrick Williams lines up, top side 3, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Wow. He's kicking the ball out. They're making their shots right now, finding open players.
He's had 4 double-figure scoring games this month, and that's a bonus. Here's a looping pass and knocked away from behind by Vooch. Taken away by Gilgeous-Alexander. His second steal of the quarter. Over the timeline, Waters. Waters, the trailer. Gilgeous-Alexander on a switch picked up by Vooch. Gilgeous-Alexander with the step back. 16-footer. Got it. That is a pro move right there with clearance, Bill. Separation on the big man.
Guards, guys who can handle a basketball just love big guys guarding them because they can create whatever they want.
Levine on a clear out, triple team, jump pass, right corner, Derek Jones Jr. Got it.
It's a big time shot right there. Nice play. Derek Jones Jr. clearing to the corner after he was down low.
Oklahoma City calls timeout, 9-point lead for the Thunder, 2:57 to play, 6:70 the score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fan, Ira DeSumo here. This is your official radio, home for the Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
If you want to run with the Bulls, check out Organizations Win Championships, a podcast hosted by the Score's own Dan Bernstein and son Jason Bernstein, featuring post-game analysis along with fun weekly segments between father and son.
Whatever state they're in is very interesting, but
Utah.
Yeah,
in Utah.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying whatever.
Jazz.
This is what it's like to have Dan Bernstein as a father.
Follow Organizations Win Championships on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Larry Mullins, host of the podcast Your Weirdest Fears, the show that explores the odd things that make your heart stop.
I am so scared of the Grinch. He is bad vibes.
We talk to everyone from therapists to exterminators to Lizard Man.
I was 25 when I actually got my tongue split. I have one tattoo that covers my entire body.
Listen and subscribe on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
After crashing my bike, further testing revealed the unthinkable, aggressive prostate cancer. I'm Dave, and when my first hospital said they couldn't remove the tumor, I turned to the team at Northwestern Medicine.
Top ranked in Illinois for cancer and urology by U.S. News and World Report, Dave's team used breakthrough robotic surgery to remove his tumor.
Will it be Biggie Bagel, Dashing Donut, or Cuppy Coffee? Grab your phone and enter the Dunkin' Race in the Bulls app for a chance to win tonight's race. Download the Bulls app to get ready, set, and go.
Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Tyler Beaudemont, Sean Sears, 670 The Score Studios, the great Rich Wyatt, spinning the dials. He'll be with us in Paris next week, Bill. But we have a ball game Sunday against Golden State as well, 2:15 free on the Bulls Network.
Yep, and Oklahoma City just hit another three. That is their third of the game. And why, you ask, pray tell, are they getting wide open three-point shots? Well, that's because they already have 14 points in the paint. And the Bulls are doing a better job closing the paint down. But unfortunately, when they do that, they're leaving shooters open behind the three-point line.
After the timeout, Gilgeous-Alexander, they go to Waters on the left side, Man. Man is very crafty and creative with the ball. He loves ISO plays. Williams on a pump. Williams comes up shooting way off the mark. Gray's three in. Rebound Bulls.
Give Williams the ball.
Yep. Vucevic. And now he's demanding the ball. Good to see, but he goes cross court to Caruso. Jumper up, out, long rebound. And controlled by Caruso. White, he launches the three. Way off the mark. Loose ball. 50-50 ball. Man took it away from Vucevic. Trey Mann. The trailer is Muscala. Muscala out of control, and that's going to be a charge. Caruso hit the deck. Yep. He's all right. Easy for me to say.
But he took it. Wow.
Yeah, he took a knee right in the lower section.
Yep. I think he'll be fine.
He's one tough dude. 30-21, Oklahoma City with 2:11 to go first. Bulls shooting 31%. Levine. Now in the paint to Vooch. Vooch not looking for a shot, and they find Derek Jones Jr. under the rim with the two-handed dunk. That dunk brought to you by Duncan. The Bulls running on Duncan. Nice play with Kobe and Derek Jones Jr.
Derek Jones Jr. just cutting without the ball along the baseline, gets wide open dunk because he moved.
Muscala top side three. No, hit the back iron, comes out the waters. He's going to launch a rainbow three. Good.
Offensive
that had an
rebounds.
arc on it. My goodness.
That almost hit the scoreboard.
Yep. 33-23 OKC. Bulls have never led in the quarter. And the Bulls shooting 35%. Levine, near corner, Caruso. Caruso picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. They feed the post, twist, turns, and scores with a little old-fashioned baby hook. That was his first field goal attempt of the quarter in 9 minutes.
Wow.
33-25 Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander turns the corner and the ball jarred out of his hands. Great collapsing defense down the floor. Caruso, the trailer is Kobe White. He gives it up now to Derek Jones Jr. We have 14 on the clock, under a minute to play first. Let's see the crowd. Levine with the step back, right side three. No, short. Rebound Waters. Bulls from three-point country are 3 of 11. Over the timeline now, Williams. Williams, between the legs dribble, they got a man. Trey Mann off the screen, comes up shooting, missed. Rebound Vucevic.
No, he had a good box out. 4 guys boxed out their man on that play.
They went 2 for 1. Levine to the rim and the finish down low left. Counted the foul. So the Bulls are going to the stripe for the 10th time in the quarter. They went to the line 9 times collectively the other night in their loss to Washington, so that's a good sign. And for Zach, this is free throw number 5 coming up right here. He's got 9 points to lead all scores.
And that's good. A good box out at the other end. You come down and force it again. I hate the 2-for-1 shot when guys just start to throw up shots. Work your offense, get a good shot. But Oklahoma City, they can do that again.
And the free throw up and good by Levine with 10. 33-28 OKC, 25 seconds left, 18 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with a pull-up 14-footer in the lane. No. Rebound Caruso. And the Bulls going for the last shot here with 15 on the clock. And you know that's going to be Zach Levine. Levine against Williams. Williams goes 6-7. Matching Levine. Levine picks up the bounce. Nice pass inside Vooch. They toss it around. Right elbow three by Kobe. Good. That's how you throw the ball to the open player. Kobe buries the three with 2.6 left. And this is Waters. Waters lets it fly from 55 feet. Hits the top of the backboard. And at the end of one, Bulls knock it on the door after trailing by 12. 33-31 OKC at the end of one on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
Actually, let's keep it here. We're going to keep it right here, right now. I want to talk to my partner, my buddy Charlie on the radio. I want you to hear something, actually.
Okay.
And I just want you to know how much that we here at the Chicago Bulls love you and think that you are very special.
And I'm better than the previous game, and that's what drives me.
Chuck brings the game to life, especially when it's a home game and the United Center's rocking. You feel it.
Got it. Back to back to back, Jack.
And the thing that Chuck does, as well as any person I've ever met in my life, is connect people from the arena and the game to their couch or to their car. They're looking for connectivity, and Chuck is one of the best to ever do that.
15 incredible years with the Chicago Bulls, 10 with the Raptors. All the best. I love you, buddy.
25 years and your 2000th broadcast. What a wonderful achievement.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you as a friend. I appreciate all that you bring to the Chicagoland community. Thank you.
Chuck, congratulations on your 2000th broadcast and your 25 years in the booth. It's really a remarkable accomplishment.
Wow. 2000, like Lou Gehrig, baby. 2000. Oh, Lord. I think I'm at like 500. Woo!
I have absolutely loved the past 15 years. Congratulations.
Big time onions.
Chuck Swirsky's Chicago sports broadcasting career began in 1979, and his NBA play-by-play career began in Toronto in 98 before returning to Chicago in 2008 as the radio play-by-play voice of the Bulls. Tonight, Chuck is broadcasting his 2000th NBA game. Over 25 years in the NBA.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant. Join the entire Bulls organization in recognizing Chuck Swirsky on this amazing career milestone.
partner. I want you to know that we kept it here on the score.
Oh, thank you.
So I want you to know how much you're appreciated and loved here in Chicago.
Well, thank you, Bill. You know how much I've enjoyed working with you throughout the years, and we have a lot of ball left in us because I'll tell you what, I love my job very, very much. I love the NBA. I love the Bulls, and this is something I wanted to do ever since I was a little boy at 5 years young, and still fortunate to have my health and clarity and call in a game. And right now, the Bulls, once down by 12, are knocking on the door, down by only 2, and they got the ball with the chance to take the lead here or to tie it up with a baseline right jumper and a teardrop by Dosunmu, hit right rim, rebounded by OKC. Waters holding and looking. They go to Giddey. And we've got Wiggins on the floor now. Aaron Wiggins, 6'6" player, second year out of Maryland. Mid-range jumper taken by the Thunder out in front. That's off the mark by Giddey. And here come the Bulls again. Operating left forecourt. Vooch with the touch. They go to Derek Jones Jr. Kobe fakes left, goes right on a switch. Got it by Beasley to go mid-post left to Vooch. The pitch out, Caruso. Push pass White lets it fly, and a 3 good. And Kobe has dialed up tonight, Bill.
Yep, make every three-pointer you shoot by partnering with LRS for your disposal needs. Learn more at lsrecycles.com.
Kobe with 9 points off the bench in 7 minutes. Caruso with the steal on man. On the runway. To the rack and a right-handed dunk. Oh, that was filthy. And that slam by Alex Caruso and a dunk. Brought to you by Duncan. The Bulls are running on Duncan, and they're on a run. They lead 36-33. And we are 90 seconds in second quarter. Man turns the corner. He wanted to shoot, reluctant to do so, as Giddey is running the show now for OKC. Up to the right side, and Waters buries his second 3 in the ball game.
Wow. They're spreading the floor really well. They have guys moving all the time, and Bulls trying to close the paint down, which they do a good job, but with all that movement on the outside, it's tough.
Caruso, they feed the post to Vooch and a foul from behind. And Oklahoma City commits 22 personal fouls per game, third most in the NBA.
Yep. Patrick Williams and Goran Dragic checking back in the game. Want to remind you, substitution sponsored by Remy Martin. Team up for excellence. And we need to get Vooch in the paint a lot more. And that time was perfect because the defense was spread out wide.
They go to Dosunmu, rolls a pass. Now it goes to Vooch. The return to Dragic. Open 3. Rimming. Good.
And how about that? Check into the game, get a shot, nail it. First time out. Nicely done.
39-36 Bulls at home. Man on a flyby by Dragic. Steps into a 6-footer. No. Rebound Vooch to Dragic. Here is Dragic. They got the trailer White. Open left side 3. Bam! Put him in the hole. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Kobe White with his third 3. He's got a game-high 12. 42-36. Bulls in the paint. Beasley, no. Rebound Williams, and the lid is closed on that rim for OKC. They were hot in the first 7 minutes. White with a wraparound, nasty dribble drive left to right. Fires a pass, right sideline, Dragic to Williams. Left wing Vooch, near quarter White, on a pump, on a drive. To Dragic, top side, open 3. No, rebound Beasley.
Good shot, good offensive set, moved the basketball around, found an open man.
Beasley in traffic, out of control, and he got bailed out by a foul by the Bulls. Beasley averaging 5 points at the age of 22. He's already in his 4th season in the NBA. Think about that, Bill. You're getting guys in their 4th year at 22.
Yeah. I was at 22. I wasn't even in the league yet.
Yep. Bill, in my generation, first player like Daryl Dawkins came out of Manfred High.
Yes.
In Orlando, Florida, Manfred Evans High. And I mean, he was just a pup, and he signed with the old ABA.
Right.
And then Bill Willoughby came out.
Wasn't Moses Malone? Didn't he come out?
Moses Malone out of St. Petersburg, Florida, or St. Petersburg, Virginia. Yep. And I mean, think about that, Bill.
Rare.
Yep. He too went to the ABA. 42-38 Bulls. White, top of the circle. They feed the post now. Dragic, teardrop up good with the left hand.
Oh, that Dragic is coming in, making an impression quickly here. He's got 5 points in a minute.
Beasley, he's going to take that shot, and he makes it. Oh, my goodness. Beasley shooting 36%, knocks down a three. Dribble drive, Vooch got stripped by Waters, turned it over for the Bulls, and for the Bulls, turnover number 5. Right full court with a pull-up right side three, back-to-back jacks for the Thunder, Trey Mann.
Trey Mann, they're coming down wide open. No one guarded Beasley on that one, and Trey Mann someone was coming out, but you got to pick up earlier than at the three-point line.
Vooch, cross-court pass, left corner, Dragic fires up a three off the mark. Yeti with the board. I'll tell you, Yeti doesn't waste any time. He gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Yes.
This kid knows how to play.
Big basketball
crossing
IQ.
over Dragic. Backdoor cut, no. And a foul as Wiggins went to the rack, down low left.
Well, on the Bulls, number 7, Goran Dragic is first, team second.
So Dragic commits the foul. Wiggins going to the line for 2. Wiggins at 80%, averaging only 6 points per game. He played at Maryland 3 years, Big Ten Six-Man Award winner. He was the 55th pick in the 21 draft. He did not play last night in Philadelphia. Dort coming in for Waters. Waters did his job. But Lou Dort, Bill, I'll tell you what, he is built like either a linebacker or a tight end.
Yep. And you got to wonder in the second half playing last night against Philly, in a big game, Oklahoma City, how much stamina they'll have. But I don't think it'd be too much because they are a young team, but 2 foul shots good.
Oklahoma City by 2, 46-44, 7:40 left, second. They go left side now to Levine on the edge, picked up by Dort, a very good two-way player. With a handoff to Dragic, turns the corner to the rim on Beasley and lays it in with the left hand. This is the best we've seen Dragic in quite some time. He's got 7 off the bench. The Bulls, as a team from the bench, have 24 points. They go left corner, dribble drive, and on a post up, it's Beasley. Beasley underneath, and he lays it in. His length, Bill. He has got some long arms.
Yep. We're in the second quarter, sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 for a highly skilled roofing contractor at ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Coming off the screen, Williams at the foul line, pulled up, 15-footer good. Nice shot by Patrick Williams, squared up, sank a foul line J.
And just a nice, easy play. You don't have to overthink it. The defense will let you know what you can do.
48 apiece, 6:45 left, second quarter. Giddy dribble drive in the lane, up, rimming good. Are they going to count it or discontinue it, Bill?
I think they're counting it. And Goran got the worst of it. He got a elbow in the chin, but he's getting the foul. We got a timeout on the floor, so we will take a break. Bulls down 50-48 with 6:43 left here in the second quarter. Chuck and I will be back right after this on Chicago Bulls basketball on the Score and Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
For the win, got it again, DeMar DeRozan.
From all of us at the Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
The NFL playoffs live on Odyssey.
Cross, caught, touchdown as time expires. Unbelievable turn of events.
Non-stop coverage from the biggest sports radio stations in the country. Podcasts dedicated to each NFL team and postseason games streaming live for free.
Takes the handoff, looks right, throws right, end zone, caught, touchdown.
Your playoffs, your Odyssey. Get in the game and download the free Odyssey app today.
The 23rd annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
Some folks don't stop searching till they find the truth. And if you've got the eye of a detective, June's Journey is the game for you. Play as June Parker in a gripping murder mystery adventure as you find hidden objects to help solve her sister's death. You'll hunt for clues in hundreds of beautifully illustrated scenes set in the Roaring 20s. With more than 1,000 scenes filled with clues, there's always something new to discover. You may even trek across the globe for your next lead. Every week, new chapters are added with new characters to meet and places to search. Plus, there are tons of fun, unique features to keep you entertained. From building your own island estate with expansive gardens and beautiful buildings, to collecting scraps of information on each character to fill your photo album. You can even play with or against other players by joining a detective club. Find your first clue by downloading June's Journey today. Available on Android and iOS mobile devices, as well as on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome back. The Bulls trail the Thunder 50-48 with 6:43 remaining in the second quarter. The live line has the Bulls listed as a 1.5-point favorites. Total points now up to 245.5. Those are your courtside odds presented by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Chuck and Bill, back over to you.
And Bulls fans, you don't need to be at the game to enter tonight's 50-50 raffle. Winners take home half the pot, with the other half benefiting Chicago Bulls charities. The winner will be picked at the end of the third quarter, so visit bulls.com/5050 to enter now.
You know, Bill, they just showed on the big screen here, a guy has a ZZ Top beard.
That's outstanding. I aspire to have that beard.
Have you ever had one like that?
I have never had one that long, no. That's about twice as long as I've ever had one.
Giddey for a three-point play, up and good. Yeah, that's impressive.
Very.
I mean, he's got the tats. He's got the beard.
The beard comes down at least a foot under his chin. I've only had one that's between 6 and 8 inches.
Levine, left-hand dribble drive, scissors in the lane, no-look pass, right corner aisle with a pull-up, 11-footer. Nope. Rebound, Giddey. OKC in the bright orange uniforms, blue numbers, white lettering. They go to Dort, circle left, picks up the bounce. As we mentioned, he's one of 3 Canadians on this team. The NBA has 23 players from Canada.
Oh, my.
Including Gilgeous-Alexander. Basically out of control, lost the ball. Levine with the steal. Here is Zach over the Bulls logo, going right to left. The feed to Jones. Up, no. Tossed up an air ball. Tough angle shot. And the Thunder moved down the floor with Giddey. The man guarded by Derek Jones Jr. Wrap around behind the back dribble. They go to Dort. Dort slices inside with the left-hand layup. No. And then comes up shooting underneath Wiggins. Got blocked. Here are the Bulls on a 3-on-2. Dragic jump pass, and he threw it behind and over. Levine out of bounds to the right corner. Yep. Levine was moving to the rim, and Dragic threw it over him.
Bulls block sponsored by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. But Bulls in transition right now, a little out of sync. Last 2 times on the floor.
Bill?
Turnovers for the Bulls, they have right now 7.
Paisley is fouled by Dragic.
And it's time for our league leaders. You're going to like this one. Brought to you locally by Leader Automotive Group. Visit leaderauto.com. And last night, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 37 points in their game, their win against Philadelphia. Tonight, Bulls slowing him down just a little. He's only got 7, but leading all scorers in this game, Kobe White with 12.
Yep. How about that?
Yeah, those are our league leaders, brought to you locally by Leader Automotive Group.
Paisley way off the mark from the foul line. Not a very good free throw shooter at 52%. 52-48 OKC. Thunder on a 14-4 run. After the Bulls, he claimed a 6-point advantage after trailing early by 12. Levine to the rim with a left-hand layup. No, put back two-handed dunk. Patrick Williams, second chance points, and that dunk sponsored by Duncan. The Bulls are running on Duncan, and for Patrick Williams, he has 7. Gilgeous-Alexander dribble drive on Williams. Between the legs dribble, double pump, up, no, draws a foul, shoots 2. Gilgeous-Alexander is 4th in the league in free throw attempts at 10 per game. In the month of January, he's averaging over 12 free throw attempts per game. Bill, I mean, he is really not only coming to his own, he has become an elite player. Yes. He will be on the All-Star team in Salt Lake City, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Well, you've talked about it. I mean, anyone that can be in the top 5 in scoring in the league has done something and improved very well, and he's doing that, and he's found a variety of ways to do it. He's not just a shooter. He puts the ball on the floor. He hustles on defense. He plays at both ends of the floor. He gets to the foul line. He's figured that out. He gets to the foul line.
Yeah, I saw him before the game, and since he's from Canada, he used to watch Raptor games when I was televising them, and we had a little kid about the salami and cheese. He's on the Canadian national team, as you were, Bill.
Yeah.
And he loves playing for his home country.
It's a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm into salami and cheese too, but I eat it.
Vooch dives inside with that push shot with the right hand by Vooch. 8-footer good. I know you do, Bill. I see you on that plane.
Yes.
54-52 OKC. Baisley, and the ball knocked out of his hands by Caruso. They're going to call a foul, though, on Alex.
See, I thought Alex was there with his hands up, and he spun into him.
Well, he's patting to his chest in my bad. When a player says that, usually, in the case of Caruso, he doesn't argue much.
Nope. One of the few.
Yep. Really.
But this is a foul shot now, number 14 and 15 for Oklahoma City. And as I told you in the open, when the Bulls lost to them back on November 25th, they shot 32 foul shots.
Yep.
And they're on that pace again. Again, they only average per game 23.
Yep.
And
Bill, you know how many shots, though, they get per game? They get 93. They're the third highest in the NBA.
Yep.
55-52 OKC. Trying to bag another road win after beating Philadelphia last night. That was only their 6th road win in 20 games. Up top, Kobe. Kobe staggered, dribble, steps back, tough left wing shot, way off the mark. Rebound, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with that downhill dribble drive. Nice pass inside. Beasley flips it in with a finger roll with the left hand.
And their whole offense is run. And they had 3 guys out on the floor just pushing the pace.
How to clear out Vucevic, bang it away with Muscala. They go to Kobe. Kobe back in front to Levine. Topside, open three. In and out, stays out. That ball was halfway down. But you have to take that shot if you're Zach. When you're that wide open, Gilgeous-Alexander all the way to the cup with the two-handed flush. Bill.
He just ran the floor. All of a sudden,
he did.
You know, he had 7 points, a minute ago?
Billy Donovan coached him in Billy's last year. That was Gilgeous-Alexander's second season in the NBA after being acquired from the Clippers for Paul George. And Billy Donovan said in the bubble, he was fantastic. He worked on his game in that 3-month layoff before they assembled. And a turnover now once again for the Bulls. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They go to Lou Dort. The swing out to Williams in the right corner. And it's Baisley. Sealed off by Levine with 8 on the clock. Dort dribble drive on Kobe White. Rather Williams to the rim, and Williams lays it in.
Wow, this is a big run right now.
Bill, they got 24 points in the paint.
And that's why they're getting open threes, because they can score inside when the Bulls collapse.
Vooch, left corner three. That's off the mark. 61-52 OKC with 2.5 to play here in the second quarter in Chicago.
13-4 run for OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander working the handle against Levine. They go to Williams. Topside three. Popped out. Rebound Vooch.
2 minutes left and a half. Sponsored by Insure on the Spot. Start saving today with Chicagoland's #1 auto insurance agency.
Levine to the rack on Muscala, and he draws a foul. He drove into the chest of Mike Muscala. And Levine, 5 of 5. He's got 10. Looking for more after the timeout. We'll return in a moment. 6:70 the score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
I'm Larry Mullins, host of the podcast Your Weirdest Fears, the show that explores the odd things that make your heart stop.
I am so scared of the Grinch. He is bad vibes.
We talk to everyone from therapists to exterminators to Lizard Man.
I was 25 when I actually got my tongue split. I have one tattoo that covers my entire body.
Listen and subscribe on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org. This basketball season, choose LRS, the go-to provider for your waste and recycling needs. LRS is the all-star team that puts sustainability first through the use of innovative technology and the dedication of over 2,000 experienced employees. Score big and partner with the leader of waste diversion and recycling for your home, business, event, or construction site. Request a quote at lrsrecycles.com. LRS, Illinois' leading independent waste and recycling company.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together, millions of things for our planet. Don't forget about the environment when making New Year's resolutions. This year, resolve to recycle more. Recycle paper, bottles, and cans. Reuse paper and plastic bags, and get a reusable bag for groceries. Recycle old clothes by donating them to charity. And recycle old electronics like TVs, computers, and cell phones at appropriate e-waste facilities. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Back at the United Center, Chicago Bulls down 61-52, 2:14 left here in the second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Chicago Bulls basketball on the Score on the Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Lawrence Holmes here. We've got your Bulls talk on Bernstein and Holmes, 10 a.m. until 2 on the Score, and always live on the free Odyssey app. WSCR and HD Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Coming up the half, our interview. This time, Bill Wennington's interviewing me. You won't want to miss that, Bill. Sponsored by Humana, a more human way to healthcare. 61-52 OKC, Bill. 2:14 to go, first half. For people just joining us on the Bulls Network, 670 The Score in Chicago, Odyssey app, Sirius XM. What's happened to the Bulls here?
Well, OKC started off getting points in the paint, and they have a lot. They have 24 points in the paint already in this game, and they're really pushing the pace. Then the Bulls slowed it down for a little bit and got back into the game. The Bulls did. Actually took the lead. They were up 44-38. But then the pace picked up, and Oklahoma City getting things back in the paint again. And on top of that, they're just shooting the ball really well right now. 50% from the floor, 46% from behind the three-point line, which is better than their normal 35%.
Zach LaVine, 7 of 7 now from the line. He's taken 7 of the Bulls' 12 free throw attempts. 61-54 OKC. Williams, they run a post up now. Muscala brings it out 15 feet on the right as OKC swings it to the perimeter circle left. Gilgeous Alexander on Kobe White splits the defense, likes to pass to Muscala, sidestep to the left, and the right wing three is good. Wow. A lot of players have fallen in love with that little sidestep shift, Bill.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more space. It allows you to get your feet set nicely.
LaVine with the step back left wing three. No. Rebound Williams. Quick on the trigger for Zach. And it's Gilgeous Alexander. Working on 11.3 board, 2 assists game to the rim in the finish with the left hand. He hit the floor hard.
Yeah, he went right at Vooch's chest.
Kobe spots up left side, 3 off the mark. Bill, the shot selection, they had LaVine wide open on the left baseline. Dort with a nasty crossover on Caruso, and he attacked the rim on the right angle and laid it in off the window. Bill, Oklahoma City with a 68-54 lead.
It's a 20-6 run right now for Oklahoma City.
Derek Jones Jr. swings it to White, back in front to Jones. They go LaVine. LaVine, jump pass, up top Kobe, line to the lane. Kobe to the rim, up with the right hand, good. Kobe White with a layup. And Kobe in 15 minutes has 14 points. 68-56 OKC. 40 seconds left here. Late first half, 15 on the shot clock. Top side, Gilgeous Alexander. Nice pass inside Williams with a stuff. What happened there, Bill? That pass rolled to him deep in the lane.
Well, he split the wickets of Zach LaVine on that one.
LaVine to the rim, no. And finally, a foul is called, a late whistle, putting Zach back to the line where he's 7 of 7. He's 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point range, but he's been effective going to the cup tonight in the first half with OKC scoring 70 points. Now, remember, Bill, they had 133 last night. They scored 150 on Boston without Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, and they can score, and they're running right now. They're getting their transition game is going. They got things going in the paint early, and then that opened up the outside for them where the Bulls collapsed and did a good job stopping the paint. And then they just hit the three-point shots. Now the Bulls had to correct back to that, and they're getting everything inside right now. But the thing they're doing that is really good is just running the floor. Very energetic, very active.
Yep.
Filling the lanes in transition.
Bill, look at these young kids. They got Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara.
Yep.
First round pick taken since Steve Nash. 10 points, 4 boards, 1 assist.
Yes.
Giddy, 7-3-3.
Yep.
Gilgeous Alexander, 13-3-4 and 2 steals. Yep. Free throw up and good by Zach. Zach Levine and Kobe White, they have combined for 28 points. Zach is 9 of 9 at the line. 70-58 OKC. We have 20 seconds left. Gilgeous Alexander with a rip move and the ball taken out of his hands by Caruso, out of bounds to our right in front of the Thunder bench, side out of bounds with 15 on the clock. 20 seconds left. Bulls are shooting 45%. Oklahoma City 54%. So Giddy will inbound with 15 on the clock. 20 seconds left first half. 70-58 Thunder. They go to Gilgeous Alexander. Bumped by Caruso, slips to the floor, and Caruso has just picked up a foul, and that's going to be his third. He's trying to body up Gilgeous Alexander, but Bill, Gilgeous Alexander has a great burst on that first step.
Yes.
He's going back to the foul line, Bill.
Yep.
He got whacked.
The thing that was neat about that, it wasn't just a sidestep. He gets a good angle going still towards the basket. Even though he's going sideways, he's going diagonally towards the basket. And when Alex tries to step in front of him, it's instant foul because Gilgeous Alexander's going at him.
Yep. Second attempt. Got it. Gilgeous Alexander. That was the sixth attempt. He's 5 of 6. OKC 14 of 17, 72-58. Thunder. And we're down to the final 10 seconds of the first half here at the United Center. Levine, they crowd him with the double. Runs out of it. Finds Vooch. Left corner. Rainbow 3. Way off the mark. Rebound Williams. Williams with 1 second to go. Lets it fly from 45 feet. Rimmed out at the end of the first half. 72-58. Thunder on 670 to score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put him in the Hall.
From all of us at The Score and the Bulls Radio Network. The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing, together millions of things for our planet. Don't forget about the environment when making New Year's resolutions. This year, resolve to recycle more. Recycle paper, bottles, and cans. Reuse paper and plastic bags, and get a reusable bag for groceries. Recycle old clothes by donating them to charity. And recycle old electronics like TVs, computers, and cell phones at appropriate e-waste facilities. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Horizon Therapeutics, the official biotechnology company of the Chicago Bulls, is focused on discovering and developing medicines for people impacted by rare diseases. Believing that science and compassion must work together to transform lives, Horizon applies scientific expertise to bring clinically meaningful therapies to patients. To learn more about how Horizon goes to incredible lengths to impact lives, visit horizontherapeutics.com.
NapletonMazda.com is Chicagoland's one-stop shop for your next new Mazda, with the biggest selection of new Mazdas and 4 convenient locations in Countryside, Palatine, Schaumburg, and Oak Lawn. NapletonMazda.com offers a 100% online buying experience. Build your best deal online, then come to one of 4 locations to take delivery of.
Bulls fans, welcome to the Kia Halftime Show, brought to you by the Legend of the Driveway, the Telluride X-Pro, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Kia, movement that inspires. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
Bill Winnington here, halftime. My guest today, a special guest, Mr. Chuck Swirsky. First of all, I want to thank Chuck for being my partner for 15 years here. And I know it's just a blip in his life management skills of radio broadcast, but it has been an absolutely pleasure to work with him for the past 15 years. But Charlie, today we are celebrating you and your 25th year in broadcasting, in sports broadcasting, and 2,000 games. That's amazing. Give me a brief synopsis of what the last 20 years have been like for you.
Well, Bill, number one, you know that halftime goes 2.5 minutes, and your intro is about 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'm going to say thanks. It's been a pleasure. Back to you.
That's perfect. That's exactly. I'm a rookie. I'm just learning.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. I remember when Bill was playing for St. John's, and he had the mullet, and I was calling play-by-play for DePaul. And it was St. John's against DePaul. We had a great series. Louis Carnesecca, Ray Meyer. Bill goes to the pros, followed his career, and then all of a sudden he winds up with the Bulls. And when he arrived with the Bulls, I was on my way out the door to Michigan. He timed it that way. And then I wound up in Toronto, and Bill's induction into the Canadian Basketball Hall of Fame. I happened to be the MC that night in Toronto. Do you remember that? You got the big red coat.
Yeah, it was great, and I really appreciate you being there for that. That was fantastic. Now, what has been the most memorable game for you to call?
The most memorable game was a 10-second reader where I believe it was for a fast food chain, and you said something about the buns.
I think that was in Toronto, actually, when I did that, something between the buns. Yes. Okay, that's good. You've done a lot of broadcasts for obviously basketball, but you've also done football and some baseball games. What is the hardest sport to call?
The hardest sport is always sitting next to you.
For getting good answers here. I love it. And what is the easiest sport to call?
It's when Rich Wired, our engineer, is operating the show.
That is outstanding. And who has been your best boss throughout all 25 years of your broadcast career?
Who I'm working for.
At the present time?
Yes.
Okay. And that about does it for our halftime show today. I want to thank you for listening. And again, Chuck, congratulations. I'm honored to be your friend and your partner. It's been a blast.
All right. Thank you, Bill. And I just want to say to our Bulls listeners, this is the final time that Bill will handle our halftime coverage. Let's take a break on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
So, you've unwrapped a new device this year. Don't forget to take your favorite stations and podcasts with you.
No matter where you go.
With the Odyssey app.
Stream the music and shows you love on your phone, tablet, laptop, smart speaker, and more.
Create an account to save your favorites across devices.
And jump back to the moments that matter most with Rewind.
Your favorite local listening. Available when and how you want.
Download the Odyssey app today to get started.
Join the NBA family as we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
The dream lives on.
Division rivals meet as this Heat squad seeks to slow down Trae Young and the Hawks.
How ridiculous is that?
Then get ready for a pair of Western stars as Chris Paul and the Suns travel to Ja Morant and the Grizzlies in the Grindhouse. Heat Hawks, Suns Grizzlies, January 16th on TNT.
The 23rd annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
Life Cuisine is extra tasty, extra good. Like the Life Cuisine cauliflower crust pepperoni pizza with 18 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber. It's extra delicious. So go on, be extra. Life Cuisine.
The listening you love is on the free Odyssey app. Your trusted local radio stations, coverage of your favorite teams, live news from your hometown, and millions of podcasts on demand. Best of all, you can completely customize your listening experience. Follow topics you care about, like leagues and teams. Pause or rewind your local sports and news, and add shows to your queue to catch up later. There's a lot to listen to, so get started and download the free Odyssey app today.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. We are your trusted local expert for over 50 years. If it's a leaky toilet, slow drain, maybe you have an outlet not working, or your furnace has stopped, you can count on Four Seasons. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Your trusted local expert with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
We're looking to shake things up, so hope you're ready. This weekend, mix it up with Remy Martin. Enjoy Remy Martin's 1738 Sidecar, Remy Martin VSOP with ginger ale, or create your own cocktails. Find inspiration and more fresh recipes at RemyMartin.com. Remy Martin, team up for excellence. Remy Martin Cognac Fiend Champagne, 40% alcohol by volume, imported by Remy Cointreau USA Inc., New York, New York. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome back. The Bulls trail the Thunder 72-58 at the end of the first half. Oklahoma City, they are now listed as the heavy 8.5-point favorites over the Chicago Bulls. Total points is increasing to 245.5. Let's check in on the BetMGM player props. Ayo Dosunmu has notched in 2 points through 15 minutes. His player prop bet was set at 11.5, but plenty of ball game left to capture the over. And Thunder's Josh Giddey has 7 points, 3 boards through the half. His combo prop bet was set at 24.5, priced at -110 on BetMGM. We're halfway home. Those are your halftime courtside odds presented by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
Onions, baby onions!
From all of us at The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
The NFL playoffs live on Odyssey.
Throws, caught, touchdown as time expires. Unbelievable turn of events.
Non-stop coverage from the biggest sports radio stations in the country. Podcasts dedicated to each NFL team and postseason games streaming live for free.
Takes the handoff, looks right, throws right, end zone, caught, touchdown.
Your playoffs, your Odyssey. Get in the game and download the free Odyssey app today.
3-time world champion Chicago Bulls Stacey King teams up with Chicago media personality Mark Shanowski for the hilarious Gimme the Hot Sauce podcast. Join Stacey and crew as they cover the latest in sports and current events. NBA analyst Doris Burke.
You've done some Bulls games this year. Tell us your take on this team.
The thing that strikes me the most is just the fluctuations you get with this team. Giannis was running roughshod over you guys. It didn't appear that anybody had any interest.
Follow the Gimme the Hot Sauce podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Casino.
The extra wide blue velvet sandals are in stock.
Thank you, royal subject.
His name's Kenny.
Bloody gout. I take medicinals for flares, but to our undignified mandals.
I've got gout too.
Our fellow king.
What?
We forego the bottomless Beaujolais banquets, but still this wretched pig.
So you'll be taking the mandals?
If you accept livestock.
Despite its royal reputation, many struggle with out-of-control gout. Talk to a Horizon Nurse Advocate at 866-350-GOUT.
When you do the math, you choose McGrath.
Meet the Subaru house dog, Zoe. Zoe was a rescue found here at our dealership. Fate found her a loving forever home at McGrath Evanston Subaru. McGrath Evanston Subaru supports pet adoption and Care Animal Rescue's mission of finding safe, healthy, lifelong homes for pets. Zoe, the Subaru house dog, works 5 days a week at McGrath Evanston Subaru.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Our keys to the game sponsored by Fair Oaks Ford. Fair Oaks Lincoln in Naperville. You can visit fairoaksford.com, fairoakslincoln.com. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, Alyssa Bergamini, Rich White, spinning the dial, Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears. In our 670 The Score studios, Oklahoma City puts up 72 in the first half of the Bulls. They're up by 14 apiece for White and Levine, as Zach has gone to line and made all 9 free throws, but too much OKC as far as ball movement is concerned. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 15 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, and Jalen Williams with a 10-5 game. So we've got third quarter coming up next right here. 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, DeMar DeRozan here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen to every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score in the Odyssey app.
So, you've unwrapped a new device this year. Don't forget to take your favorite stations and podcasts with you.
No matter where you go.
With the Odyssey app.
Stream the music and shows you love on your phone, tablet, laptop, smart speaker, and more.
Create an account to save your favorites across devices.
And jump back to the moments that matter most with Rewind.
Your favorite local listening. Available when and how you want.
Download the Odyssey app today to get started.
The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
The listening you love is on the free Odyssey app. Your trusted local radio stations, coverage of your favorite teams, live news from your hometown, and millions of podcasts on demand. Best of all, you can completely customize your listening experience. Follow topics you care about, like leagues and teams, pause or rewind your local sports and news, and add shows to your queue to catch up later. There's a lot to listen to, so get started and download the free Odyssey app today.
At American Sale, we're known for having the largest selection of Christmas trees and decor. And right now, during our Christmas clearance event, save up to 75% on Christmas. You'll find hundreds of quality Christmas trees ready to take home and thousands of unique decor items too. Save up to 60% on show-stopping gifts like hot tubs, pools, patio furniture, grills, and more. And get 0% financing for 60 months. There's never been a better time to buy. American Sale, helping you bring the fun home.
Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Alyssa Bergamini, Rich Wyatt, the great Rich Wyatt spinning the dials. And speaking of great, how about Tyler Beautiful and Sean Sears? 670 The Score Studios with Bill, 39 second half points by OKC, up 72-58.
Yeah, actually, absolutely terrific game by them. They just showed how young they are, running up and down the floor, playing with a lot of energy, cutting to the basket. And then when they're getting points in the paint, they started to hit their 3 points. Shooting percentage got up there, and that's just way too many points. Bulls really have to figure a way to slow this team down.
All right,
and
so the Bulls coming out, going left to right here in the second half. Always a pleasure. Bulls trying to rally and beat OKC for a season series. Vooch, double down the ball on the right block. The pass out, left side, Levine. Quick snap pass to Caruso, baseline left Williams for the spin on the Scala, up and good. With the extension of the right arm, he puts it in from 2 feet in the lane. Love to see more of that from Patrick. 9 points here against the Thunder. Muscala started the ball game with a 3. Dribble drive to Dort, out in front to Giddey, creating off the bounce, takes Dosunmu to the rim, and the banker is up, counted, and the foul. Boy, I would love to be this kid's agent because he's going to make a lot of money during his career. This kid has stardom written all over. He has a great feel for this sport, Bill.
He really does. And the young guy playing well, just knows the spacing on the floor, what he can do. He never seems to be pushing anything, like trying too hard or forcing it.
Great point. He lets the game come to him.
Yep.
And wait till he develops an outside shot, and that's going to come. 3-point play, 75-60 Thunder. Levine holds and looks. Cross-court pass to Dosunmu, who's missed all 4 of his field goal attempts to go to Patrick Williams in the lane, fouled by Giddey from behind, and Williams will go to the stripe, shooting 2 as Patrick at the line for the first time of the ball game. On the season, Williams shooting 89%. He is 4 of 6 from the field. He's got 9, make it 10 now. So you've got 14 apiece for Levine and White as Williams becomes the third double-digit scorer for the Bulls, and he came in struggling 8 of his last 26 from the field, but he's been solid tonight as he goes 2 of 2 at the line. 21,342 on hand on the Friday nights. Bulls lead the NBA in attendance. Here's Dort, dribble drive, blows past Williams. They go to Giddey with a 2-handed layup.
And there's Giddey, just understanding when to cut to the basket, made himself available.
Levine to the rack. No. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. And here is Giddey over the timeline. Giddey and Muscala back in front to Gilgeous Alexander. weaves inside to the rim. Triple team. Muscala, clean look. Top side three. No. Rebound Levine. And the Bulls going left to right with Levine over the Bulls logo. Left angle. Dosunmu to the rim with a scoop with the right hand. No. Out of control. And grabbing the rebound is OKC. Dort looks at Williams on a crossover. Jump pass left corner, Gilgeous-Alexander. They go left side, Giddey, and he buries the three. And Billy Donovan burns a timeout less than 2 minutes in to the third quarter, as he did in the first quarter. And it's 80-62 Thunder on the road over the Bulls on 670 The Score and your Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
The basketball gods love the Bulls.
From all of us at The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Are you jumping through hoops, trying to keep your house warm? Got dribbling faucets, clogged drains, or running toilets?
630 Perfect.
Perfect Home Services. For all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs, let our expert technicians and plumbers slam dunk your problems away.
When nothing else, the perfect will do.
Call
630 Perfect.
Perfect Home Services.
630 Perfect.
Call today to schedule a $29 furnace tune-up.
When you're betting and find yourself constantly thinking about gambling and you're losing more money than you have, are you really winning? If you're spending too much time with the slots or you can't stop betting on sports and you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, maybe lying, and probably losing more money than you can afford to lose, you're not alone and you can get help. It's available 24/7 and it's confidential. When your betting has gotten out of hand, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.areyoureallywinning.com. Sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services.
The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
Monday, January 23rd is Statement Edition Night presented by BMO and the third hat giveaway of the BMO Artist Hat Series. Fans in attendance will receive a Bulls hat designed by local artist Blake Jones while supplies last. For tickets, visit bulls.com. And we are in the third quarter, which OKC is continuing 8-4 here in the third quarter. Third quarter sponsored by Horizon Therapeutics. Our mission to transform patients' lives is personal.
All right, so let's see what the Bulls run here after the timeout, 2 minutes in. Dosunmu, Vucevic, who's had a very quiet night at the office. See if they can get Vuce more involved here. Williams, pull up, foul line, 15-footer is good.
It's a big shot right there coming off a screen. That's a nice play. And again, my pick before, Patrick Williams has to be that starter that's going to be that third guy to pick it up, and right now he is.
The youngest team of the NBA, Dort. They go right corner, Muscala. OKC, 23 years young throughout the roster. Muscala is the old veteran at 33. And then the Thunder turn it over, and Williams comes away with a steal.
Got great defense there. He doubled on the spin move, surprised him, gets the ball.
Dosunmu, hard, belt high, right hand dribble to go mid-post left. Vuce, bank shot, no. Rebound, Giddey. Vucevic now in 22 minutes, 2 of 5. No free throw attempts. Here's the jumper on the right side by Dort. No, pulled up off the floor by Vuce. And they go to Williams. Williams over the 8-second line. Williams, the trailer. Vuce, clean look. Top side, 3 good.
With that three-pointer, partner with LRS, the nation's independent MVP of the waste industry. Request a quote today at lrsrecycles.com.
So the Bulls respond here with 5 straight points after the timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander, they swing it to Muscala. Muscala, one bounce pickup, swings it near hash mark left side. Giddey moves it to foul line near corner. Williams, double on the ball, rolls the pass to Dort. Power move to the rim and the finish. That strong, big torso.
He's just like a tank going through there.
Yep, he really is. And then Ayo turned it over on a steal by Williams. Over the midcourt line, Gilgeous-Alexander and a foul on Ayo on a touch foul.
9 turnovers now for the Bulls, giving up 12 points off of those turnovers.
Wow. Kobe's coming in. Kobe played 15 first half minutes, 14 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. Io leaves with 4 personal fouls. He's 0 for 5 from the floor, a couple of points, 4 rebounds on the inbounds pass. Giddey intended for Alexander, and the ball sails away from Alexander, trying to keep it in play over the end line. Giddey loves those inbounds passes, and you've always got to be cognizant of where Giddey throws it, because he's very, very adept at getting it done. That time, however, it results in a Thunder turnover. On the right side, White to go up top now to Levine. Levine off the screen from Caruso. Dribble drive, left angle. And he tossed it around. Caruso with the retouch. Rainbow jumper. 3 is good on the left side of Muscala.
Fantastic ball movement by the Bulls on that. That ball went around the horn twice.
Caruso with 8. Giddey to Muscala. He's going to launch a top side 3. No. Muscala looks gassed, Bill. I'm wondering if, he's not accustomed to playing this many minutes.
No.
Williams works it, pops the rock, left side 3. No. Loose ball. Caruso kept it in play. Battered around. Bulls take it away. Kobe for 3. No. And Gilgeous Alexander comes away with it. Triple drive on Caruso with a spin. Dort, right corner, Williams. And they go now left side to Gilgeous Alexander. Spacing broke down for the Thunder, but Gilgeous Alexander with the mid-range J and the foul line. 15-footer is good. He's got 17.
Even when they do things wrong, it works out for him right now.
Yeah, it really does. Top of the key, the fade, the fire. Levine, no. Rebound, Giddey. And Zach Levine had a tough night at the office from the field, 2 of 12. Muscala on the right side. They go to Dort. Dort rolling to his right, back in front of Muscala. 1 bounce handoff. Gilgeous Alexander, dribble drive, splits the defense, and Vucevic takes the ball out of his hands. Levine. They go right corner to Kobe. Kobe dribble drive in the lane to a cutting Vooch. Lay in left hand good.
That's a great pass right there. And with that assist sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union, assisting members with their finances for over 80 years. GLCU.org.
Giddey drives into a crowd in the lane with a spin, out of control, but it goes in. Josh Giddey, deep, penetrating move. And it's 86-72 Thunder with 6.5 to play. Third quarter, Giddey with 17.
You know what I have to say to that?
What, Bill?
Giddy up.
Let's see if the Bulls can get on a horse and ride this baby out with a win. Here's Vooch, power move on Muscala. They go to Caruso, top side Kobe, line to lane. Kobe, right elbow Williams, open 3, yes!
Big time shot right there. Again, great ball movement by the Bulls. Finding the open man. Patrick Williams starting to heat up offensively. He's got 16.
Williams off the screen. Williams backs it on to Williams. Side of crossover. They go to Dort. Open 3, no. Rebound Levine. Here come the Bulls with 5:45 to go third. 86-75 Thunder. Levine off a high screen in front from Vooch. Dribble drive. They run pick and roll. Vooch with a spin. And the layup is good. Baby hook, right hand in the semicircle. Timeout OKC. And the Bulls now within 9, 86-77 after trailing by as many as 18 here in the period. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Winnington, Alyssa Bergamini on 670 The Score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is your official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball. Listen every moment of the action right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and the Odyssey app.
If you want to run with the Bulls, check out Organizations Win Championships, a podcast hosted by the Score's own Dan Bernstein and son Jason Bernstein, featuring post-game analysis along with fun weekly segments between father and son.
Whatever state they're in is very interesting, but
Utah.
Yeah,
in Utah.
Well, I know that. I'm saying whatever.
Not Jazz.
This is what it's like to have Dan Bernstein as a father.
Follow Organizations Win Championships on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. The 23rd Annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
I'm Larry Mullins, host of the podcast Your Weirdest Fears, the show that explores the odd things that make your heart stop.
I am so scared of the Grinch. He is bad vibes.
We talk to everyone from therapists to exterminators to Lizard Man.
I was 25 when I actually got my tongue split. I have one tattoo that covers my entire body.
Listen and subscribe on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
The NBA has nonstop action all season long. And with League Pass, you get more of the league you love. Now for $49.99. Watch more live games, more expert analysis, more of your favorite NBA shows, with more streaming options on all your favorite devices. Sign up for League Pass now at the new halftime price of $49.99. NBA League Pass. Start a 7-day free trial at nba.com/watch League Pass. Blackouts may apply.
Celebrate the moment John Paxson hit the game-winning shot for the Bulls in 1993 finals on January 14th when the Windy City Bulls give away a John Paxson Bulls bobblehead during the team's Dynasty Night. Check out WindyCityBulls.com for tickets. And that would be tomorrow night.
Yes.
And I'm going to be there, as you will be there as well. A little signing going on.
Signing for our book. Always a pleasure. Hope to see a lot of Windy City fans out there to catch some great basketball. As the Bulls, speaking of great, though, they're on a little run here after trailing by as many as 18.
Yep.
They've cut the OKC lead to 9. The Bulls have never really led in this half, or for that matter, most of the second quarter after they made a run early in the second period. Gilgeous-Alexander to Giddey. Giddey, 2 jab steps on Williams. Comes up shooting a 3-ball way short, and it comes out to Dort with a reset on the clock. Dort on a pump. Dort on a drive. Works on Kobe. Right elbow. Williams gives it up. Right corner. Dort. 4-3. Popped out. Rebound LaVine. Here come the Bulls with Zach LaVine. LaVine in the ball game with 14. 9 of 9 from the foul line. 2 of 12 from the field. Dragic, who's played well for the Bulls. He's got 7 off the bench. Gives it up to LaVine with 8 on the clock. Under 5 minutes left third. LaVine on a crossover, jump pass, left side Kobe. Kobe on a pump. Kobe on a drive, and Kobe is fouled by Lou Dort with 3 on the shot clock.
And that was great play by Kobe White. He really embellished that contact with a little head and shoulder throwback and forced the referee to make the call.
Giddey is out. Waters is in. Waters hit a couple of 3 balls in the first half. Side of the bounds, left sideline, Kobe in front to LaVine. 4:40 left, third, 86-77 OKC. LaVine dribble drive, foul line right. They go to Kobe. Kobe dribble drive, left angle to the rim and the finish with right hand. A very aggressive Kobe White tonight. In 19 minutes, he has 16 points.
Yep, a great drive to the basket. Again, that's how you get back in the game. Find easy ways to score. And right now, driving to the bucket is work for the Bulls.
86-79 Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander covered by the length of Derek Jones Jr. Now they got Dragic playing Gilgeous-Alexander. Dribble drive with the right angle. Comes up shooting. Mid-range jumper, no. It's one and done for the Thunder, and the Bulls trying to take advantage of it with Dragic on the left elbow. Waiting for his ball club to arrive off the screen from Jones. Dragic turns baseline left. They go inside to Williams, and a foul on OKC.
Nice cut by Patrick Williams, driving right down the middle of the lane on a drive by Dragic along the baseline, able to find him. And again, it's really hard to guard moving bodies when you don't have the basketball. As the Bulls have found out at the other end. But Patrick Williams, great play right there. Another opportunity at the foul line.
Well, speaking of opportunity with the no-show tonight, because of the right quad for DeMar DeRozan missing a second game, other players have stepped up. And you got to give credit to guys like Patrick Williams with 17, Kobe White with 16.
Yeah, and the 2 guys that you thought would be huge for the Bulls tonight, Zach LaVine is struggling with 14 points, and Vooch right now with just 11.
But it's an 86-81 ball game. Williams goes 2 of 2. He's got 18. It's a huge plus for the Bulls.
Yes.
With Williams. Dribble drive to the rack on Patrick Williams, and Jalen Williams lays it in with the left hand. Count it in the foul.
That's tough right there. Patrick Williams defensively has been doing a good job, but just got caught a step back on that drive, and it's a little bit too much contact as Vooch checks in the game for Patrick.
Williams has a 12-5-2 game. We're talking about Jalen Williams. And the free throw is up and good. OKC 16 of 19 from the foul line. Bulls are 17 of 18, led by LaVine, who's been perfect on 9 attempts. LaVine They go right corner over the right hand and the fingertips of Jones out of bounds in the near corner.
And it's time for Who's on a Roll, sponsored by Bet Rivers, Chicago's hometown sports books. And how about Patrick Williams, 18 points on the 6 of 9 shooting, 2 of 5 from -3 in 21 minutes. He's on a roll.
OKC ball up 89-81. Gilgis Alexander, the good of Waters, left side Williams, dribble drive, slides, teardrop, right hand good. Cuts left to right in the lane off 2 dribbles, and he scores. It's a 91-81 ball game. Thunder by 10. Dribble drive, Levine to the rim. No. Put back left-handed dunk. Derek Jones Jr. He came in out of nowhere and slammed it.
And that's just an aggressive play. And Derek Jones Jr. is the one guy that has the energy that cuts without the ball all the time.
Kendrick Williams short on a 3 ball on the right. Rebound Bulls. Levine with a handoff to Kobe White. White on a crossover. Fumble the ball. Retains against Wiggins. They go left side Dragic. Vooch wants the ball. Let's see if he gets a touch from Dragic. Dragic baseline left. They go to Vooch. Foul line extended left back in front to White off a Vucevic screen. Kobe dribble drive. Kobe comes up shooting and he missed. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on OKC.
Yeah, Vooch down low. And they're doing a good job. They're really trying to push Vooch away. He wanted the ball in the low post. They actually got him to step up and away for a minute from the low post, but then on the pass out, he goes right back down and gets great offensive rebounding position. And again, size matters. And right now he's the biggest guy on the floor and needs to get down low.
Waters with his third, 4-team, 2:28 left third. Bulls ball, 91-83 OKC. Dragic to the rim, up and good. Drove right through the heart of the paint, right in the chest of Wiggins. And it's a 91-85 ball game, Thunder, with 2:15 to go. Third quarter, Gilgis Alexander. And they go off to the right side, Waters. Back in front to Gilgis Alexander on the matchup. Defended by Derek Jones Jr. to the rim. Scoop, no. I'll tell you what, Derek Jones Jr. is playing Gilgis Alexander as well as anybody, Bill.
He absolutely is. And I didn't see this, but he's got 2 blocks in the game. A block sponsored by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks.
On the left wing, Caruso. The high-low feed to Vooch with a 2-handed layup in the semicircle. So we're going to have a timeout taken by Mark Daigneault, the 37-year-old head coach of the Thunder. 91-87, Bulls within 4, 146 left, 8th third. On 670 the score, Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Congratulations to Chuck Swirsky for 2,000 games broadcasting in the NBA.
Bulls win! Bulls win! Bulls win!
From all of us at The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Hockey's even more exciting with the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Score big with same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game, like the money line, check, puck line, check, and player props, check. Plus, with award-winning customer service, you'll never miss a shift. Download the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app on iOS and Android. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Illinois only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The NBA is going OFF. Listen, I got all the facts to back it all up. 30 teams after one dream, 24 seconds to make magic with The Rock. 7-footers raining deep threes. 2 guards dunking and leaving you in shock. And first-year hoopers balling with ease. All that, all the time, all around the league. And the NBA isn't leaving anyone behind. The NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Bulls All-Star Game voting presented by AT&T is still open. Vote daily from now until January 21st to send your favorite Bulls players to the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. Today is a 3-for-1 voting day. Visit bulls.com/all-star. Vote now.
Muscala step back top side 3, no. Rebound Caruso. Bulls on a run here, and they're looking terrific over the last 4.5 minutes. They were down by as many as 18 in the period. Dragic, Vooch, power move into travel. Yep.
Turnover number 11 for the Bulls. They've given up 14 points off those turnovers. Just 7 turnovers for OKC. They average 14 a game.
Bulls on a 19-6 run. Gilgis Alexander line to the lane. Nice pass inside as they elect to go to Waters. He came up and down with the ball and traveled. Yep.
Waters saying he kept 1 foot on the ground, but he didn't because it happened right in front of us. You saw it, Charlie.
Right in front of us, OKC commits only their 8th turnover. 91-87 Thunder with 70 seconds left third. Dragic over the Bulls logo. Bulls going left to right. Dragic, wraparound full drive, top of the key, double on the ball to go to Vooch. Vooch holding and looking left corner. Caruso, wide open three. Yes! Alex Caruso's second three. He's got 11. He becomes the fourth starter in double digits for the Bulls and fifth overall. Gilgeous-Alexander bodied up by Derek Jones Jr. and a foul. About 28 feet away in front.
And just like that, we got a 1-point game.
Yes, we do. So Trey Mann will inbound right in front of us near hash mark, sideline left, 50 seconds remaining third, 16 on the clock. Man off the side screen from Muscala's dribble drive in the lane, careless with the ball, and he turned it over, did he? Yes, he did. Well, he drove into a double team, not a good decision.
No.
Bulls ball with a chance to take the lead right here. Dragic gives it up to Caruso, rolls inside Vooch, and up and under, no. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. The ball still loose, the scramble. OKC has it with Mann advancing left forecourt. The handoff to Waters in front to Gilgeous-Alexander. Both coaches near midcourt, near sideline, instructing their team. We have 10 on the shot clock. 11 seconds to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander, the kick out. Waters, top side three, no. Off the hands of the Bulls, out of bounds with 3.2 left.
On that last Vooch move down low, Billy Donovan was irate that there was no foul called. A lot of contact down there. Vooch over there talking right now.
So Giddey in play, and you have to believe that Giddey's going to take the ball out of bounds. We talked about how gifted he is as an inbounds player. So let's see what play they're going to run here with 3.2 left in the third quarter. 91-90 OKC. Wide left on the baseline. Giddey. They go to Muscala, left corner, lets it fly in a three. Off the mark, Giddey throws it near the rim as the horn sounds. No good. Air. 91-90 OKC. Stick around, folks. Fourth quarter coming up next. 6:70 the score. Horizon Therapeutics Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Zach Levine here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball.
The 23rd annual Chicago Polar Plunge, presented by Jackson, is coming up on Sunday, March 5th at North Avenue Beach. Be part of the fun of this iconic winter tradition and help Special Olympics Chicago, special children's charities, support athletes with intellectual and development disabilities in all 77 city neighborhoods. Join a team with family and friends or start a corporate team for an unforgettable experience. Come on, Chicago, take the plunge. Sign up today at chicagopolarplunge.org.
It's open enrollment for the ACA Health Insurance Marketplace. If you want to enroll in a new health plan or update your current one, GetCoveredIllinois.gov can help you navigate health coverage to find a quality health plan. Find out if you qualify for financial help and get free enrollment assistance. Our local navigators are here for you. Your simplified health plan coverage journey starts at GetCoveredIllinois.gov.
We've spent the last year repeatedly telling you how Fair Oaks Lincoln was selected by J.D. Power as the recipient of their prestigious Customer Sales Experience Award. It's our secret sauce. We treat our customers well, and they buy from us repeatedly. Well, get used to it, because here we go again. J.D. Power has chosen Fair Oaks Lincoln again in 2022. Back-to-back years. Now that's worth repeating. Fair Oaks Lincoln in Naperville.
Chicagoland, build the life you want with Great Lakes Credit Union. Live life on your terms and get great rates with free checking, certificates, auto loans, mortgages, and more. When you bank with GLCU, you're banking to support your community. GLCU is in your neighborhood and giving back through volunteering, grants, and partnerships, and offering free housing and financial counseling to those who need it. Visit glcu.org for details. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. The Bulls trail the Thunder by 91-90 entering the final frame. The live line has the Bulls listed as the 1.5-point underdogs. The total points is now sitting at 238.5. Those are your courtside odds presented by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Chuck and Bill, back over to you courtside.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Alyssa Bergamini, along with Bill Wennington, this is Chuck Swirsky. Rich Wide is our engineer, Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears. In our 670 The Score studios. Man with a bad pass and deflected out of bounds by Jones, who slipped inside of the Muscala. Trying